Hello again. So, been actually struggling a little bit to actually think of specific Star Wars stuff, because I've talked about most of the main topics to talk about. So I'm going to have to do a list at some point, redo my list of stuff I'd like to talk about. However, what I am going to address is just a little interesting quip, or interesting little note, and a interesting thing to talk about is, will Kylo Ren still have a Crossguard lightsaber in the episode 8? It's a fair question, honestly, when you think about it. His lightsaber, you saw it, his lightsaber got cut in half, or like got destroyed, honestly. Rey did an uppercut and just cut, not only gave him a scar on the face, but broke his lightsaber. Lightsaber went flying. He got off plan, obviously, but his lightsaber was destroyed. So, when he rebuilds his next lightsaber, will it still be a Crossguard lightsaber? Because that's what he's used to at this point in time. And we don't know what his training with other lightsabers are, but we know for certain that he is used to the Crossguard lightsaber at this point in history. But the reason he had the Crossguard lightsaber is because the kyber crystal that powered his lightsaber was cracked. So that's why it was all jagged. The blade, the energy blade, looked like it was actually on fire and electric and stuff like that. The Crossguard was used for vents, so the damn thing didn't explode on him. So the question is, assuming he gets like an actual good kyber crystal this time around, will he still go with the Crossguard design? Because as we've seen in Rebels, if you watch Rebels, Ezra actually found a Crossguard lightsaber that was perfectly fine and stable, but it was still a Crossguard design. It's an old design, apparently. And here you go, baby. I'm just checking you, make sure you don't have any other ticks on you. And let's see here. Sorry, just making sure Domino's all good. She had a tick on her. I made sure to get it for you to latched on. Use your good girl. You girl. But yeah. So, will he have a Crossguard lightsaber in the next movie? I'm actually going to say no, and here's why I'm going to say no. Because first off, two reasons. One is actually major than the other, and the non-major one is if he gets believe it or not, this is the non-major one. If he gets another kyber crystal that's not cracked, then there'd be no reason to have the vents on there. There'd be no reason for the Crossguard again. It'd be a much easier weapon to handle simply because you don't have to worry about the blades. Even though when you're trained in a weapon, it'll work fine. It's just, it still makes it a little cumbersome and not as flowing. Of style. But the second reason I would honestly think is because aesthetically it wouldn't look as good. When you actually look at the Crossguard lightsaber, the jagged energy blades actually lend towards the look of the sword itself. If you actually made those blades smooth, it'd still look cool, but it would not look anywhere near as intimidating, and it would not look as aesthetically pleasing. And there would be no reason at that point for the Crossguards. I mean, besides maybe the protection and kind of like he did defend in The Force Awakens, where he dug the Crossguard blade into his shoulder. But yeah, I mean, I would think that, and I think they did show in like a couple behind-the-scenes set photos, and they're really keeping Episode 8 under wraps pretty well. Like actually, like they did with The Force Awakens. They had a couple new-looking lightsaber hilts around their shop. So I think Kylo Ren's getting a new lightsaber by this movie. That's just a single-bladed lightsaber. Another quick question is, obviously Rey's probably gonna have a lightsaber by the end of this movie. I think though she might actually just stick to using Luke's for the time being. But who knows? If she does have her own lightsaber, I do imagine at some point that staff of hers being utilized in some way to create a lightsaber. Just because she carries it around, it looks too lightsaber-esque. It looks too much like a lightsaber to not be something important. Plus, she carries it with her everywhere. And she has it by the end of the movie, too, when she's on the planet with Luke. So, I don't know. But, yeah, that's just my short video today for Star Wars. Again, I'm kind of actually starting to, without things like actual Star Wars news popping up, and I've talked about Rogue One to death, there's not much to talk about with it right now until a movie comes out. Except when the next trailer comes out. So, yeah, I'm going to have to make up a list of stuff to talk about again. But until then, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Next week's Who Would Win is Soyphone versus someone. So, just keep in mind, if you have any ideas for a match with Soyphone involved in it, please put that in the comments below. I will consider it, and if I don't use it for next week's, I will use it at some point. So, just thinking about anything else I gotta do. Don't have any trailer reactions to do today right now. As far as I can tell, we had like a teaser for Dawn or War of the Planet of the Apes, but it wasn't anything. It was the dialogue from the end of the second movie played over Caesar covered in snow and then disappearing. I mean, it's cool, it works, but it's nothing really to talk about. We're supposed to get John Wick 2 trailer, or Chapter 2, John Wick 2, to drop at some point, either today or tomorrow, because New York Comic Con is going on. I'm guessing the Wolverine trailer, Logan trailer, is going to drop sometime. I think I mentioned this in the last video last night. Is going to drop sometime within the next couple of weeks, because again, that thing comes out in March. We got for God's sake, we got a trailer for a bunch of stuff already that's coming out in June. We got Wonder Woman coming out in June trailer. I would imagine we're going to get the Wolverine trailer at some point. But anyway. But yes, if for some reason a trailer drops like before I leave for work or after I get home from the movie tonight, which by the way, Girl on a Train is the movie tonight, then yeah, I'll do a review on it, reaction review. But until then, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you folks next time.